Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Welcome to... Oh, my hair's sticking up. This is embarrassing. How dare we? Welcome to the Atlantic City show. If you're new to the Dabbleverse, this is what we sit in a hotel room and we do shows. I hope the audio's all right. We're using a blue microphone. People are saying, how dare you go up against Ray Live? We did. We are going up against Ray Live. And here with me today... you're not doing Chad.
Oh, Chad. Oh, you ruined everything, Melton. It's all your fault. Wait, no, now it's Ray's fault.
Okay, I can't be Chad. I have to, this mirror is too bright in the background.
Uh-oh.
I don't want the backlit. Oh, no, that's too... Fuck, that's too dark.
Do you need a light on over there?
We're doing a pro show, guys.
We're doing it.
All right, welcome to the show. We have a lot of super tips built up in the system. Whoa, the memberships are coming. Come on.
And my hair to come out of the hat a little.
Come on, fellas. I won't be able to put member chats and memberships up today. You're just going to have to deal with that. I'll read them. But if you want to be on the screen, super tips today. Where do we start, Rocco?
We're sorry. I'm sorry. My name is Rocco Burrow, and I apologize for killing the Kill Kevin event.
Yeah. So I don't even know where we start. I was Wednesday night. I had a red eye. I was traveling, but apparently a lot of my fans, I've been told, were doing gay ops.
Gay ops.
Messaging the venue. Tennessee Beer Hall, we've been blamed for this, both Rocco and I. Carl's been blamed for this. Now Ray is being blamed for this.
I don't understand what the Ray angle is at all. I don't understand what the angle with us is at all. But I can kind of at least see how Chad would at least make up blaming people that support us. But I guess Chad's whole thing is that we didn't tell you guys to not fuck with this event.
Yeah, I guess the onus was on us to constantly be reminding you to not mess with the event. First of all, that's not how the Dabbleverse works. The minute I come on and go, guys, whatever you do, don't call the venue. Everyone takes that as, me telling you to call the venue. And I just don't think I can, I can't control what you do.
Don't mess with Hockamania. Whatever you do.
Yeah. Do it for Dr. Steve.
Do it for Dr. Steve. Hockamania.
Yeah, I don't know. Chad said that also, somebody brought this up. Chad said when this event started, in the very beginning, that he had contracts signed. He said the contracts are signed. He actually said those words, yes, on a stream at the beginning of January when this all got set up. Okay. He goes, the contracts are signed. The deal's done. Tennessee Beer Hall, we have a venue. And it's so there clearly are no contracts.
All refunds have been sent.
Yes, you got your refund?
I got an email saying that my refund is on the way. I hope that receipt makes me eligible for a lanyard and possibly a t-shirt.
And a sticker?
And a sticker.
And a magnet?
And a foam
keychain?
Yeah. But yeah, no, everything, fees, everything is apparently being refunded, so.
Yeah, people are...
Thank you, Chad.
Blade seems upset. Mm-hmm. This was Blade's big chance to show everybody in the Dabbleverse how to do an event. Mm-hmm. And I imagine behind the scenes he was prepping quietly, Well,
I look like handsome Skidward. Let me hit.
Fuck. Hold on. It's doing the double thing again. God damn it. What is it doing?
Well, Blade is the one guy I feel bad for because you could tell that Blade is the only guy who actually took this seriously. And he was actually trying to get this to happen. And we wanted this to happen.
Yes.
We have nothing to do now.
Should be clear.
I look like handsome Skidward. Let me hit.
It's showing it twice.
Melton doesn't even know how to use his own stupid AI voice.
I know, for real, though.
Fucking sucks.
For actual.
Just quit.
I look like handsome Skidward.
What the fuck is going on? Hold on, maybe if I do that.
I look like handsome Skidward.
What the fuck?
Let me hit.
I don't know what's going on, everybody. Anyway, we'll work through it.
Are they saying Felicia looks like handsome Squidward?
I don't know if they're saying I look like... Oh, Felicia looks like handsome Squidward, yeah. Jesus Christ. All right, let's blow through these because they've been building up.
Grifter.
Yeah, always. ABG. Chad will never admit he learned maybe...
ABG.
Always be grifted.
Always be grifted.
We got new hats coming soon.
You stole that from me, Melon.
Chad will never... this is from Silence Do Good. Chad will never admit he learned maybe Melton does know how to throw an event and these things cost money. And planning. Epic fail. Feel, Chad, feel.
You think?
Yeah, that's one of the things is he's like... You said he said this yesterday, and I didn't hear this. You said, if I knew we could have just rented out the whole venue for $4,000, we would have done that. It's like...
Oh, he said, I didn't know that was an option.
But, like, your whole ticket sales were grossing $1,200.
So, what's the problem?
And everybody's got to get paid.
The problem is, this was organized like a bunch of 8th graders who started a band, and one of them was like, dude, my dad will let us play in the corner of his deli. I have a band name. I have t-shirts. I have lanyards. All we have to do is come up with songs. Like, that's literally what this is.
My cousin did a logo.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Sick name. I can't think of a sick name. But.
Deadpool says, so how's it going? Fuck you, Deadpool. You're in the middle of all this. We know what you're up to. You're not going to get me. Stuttering John, what did we learn today?
I don't consider this a win at all. Chad keeps saying we won, but I don't.
I was saying this.
Not a win.
It's on the event organizer to figure it out. If this, people did buy hotels and plane tickets for this. Not many, probably, but people did definitely do that. And so, like, when an event falls through, if Hackamania were to, like, lose its venue weeks out, days out, I'd figure out another venue. I wouldn't say, don't come. It's all can't, like, we'd find a place. Because people have bought tickets and spent money. And I don't have a return policy. I can keep your money and not put on the event. Read the fine print.
But
I would put on an event. I would find a place to put on an event.
But who really canceled this event?
Well, we're being blamed for it.
We're being blamed, but I'm getting more and more intel that the Sal guy did not cancel this event. Like, people are saying that they contacted the venue, and they're saying...
On Reddit, people are saying they've contacted the venue, still.
Right.
And that Chad canceled the event. Chad called the... I think that's true. I do believe Chad got overwhelmed, and Chad can't handle pressure. Right. And Chad canceled the event.
Right, because he saw how KB reacted the other day when they started
talking
about the event. We saw it happen in real time. You can't change this.
There's you can try to gaslight everybody and be like, nah, it's because it was fine at 11:45, and then by 12:30, you guys had called too much.
Right.
That was the line.
Like, so everyone called that morning? Were they even open? Was the place even open?
I don't know. Maybe they got the guy Sal's number or something? I don't... who knows?
None of it makes sense. Because then Chad... So I think Chad freaked out the day him and KB were talking, and Chad was like, well, KB's out. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. So he panicked. He canceled the event. And now he's just looking for an out. But we all saw it happen in real time.
Well, he also announced that he canceled his AC ticket, and he was flying straight to Atlantic City. We know he didn't do that. Chad's one of these guys who... The minute something pops in his head, very much like Aaron, he says he comes up with an idea for a promotion or contest and he announces it.
We're doing it
before, and then like Slam Piece has to go like, can you send a twister out to everyone forever from now on for $100?
All right, we're doing it until this week.
Yeah, no, never mind then. So Chad does that too. He's like, I'll make him. Chad is a fucking child who wants you to feel pity for him. This is like Darvo. This is literally like. Oh, I wanted to help you. I was putting on an event for you guys, and these guys ruined it. Like Chad wants, and then he wants you to feel sorry for him, so he does that thing like, I canceled my ticket to Atlantic City. No, you didn't. I wouldn't be shocked if he doesn't have a flight or hotel booked yet. I wouldn't be shocked. Like, this guy's a liar.
Right, it doesn't make sense because he canceled his flight right away, or changed his flight that was supposed to come into AC to change it to Newark to go directly just to Jim Florentine's Super Bowl party, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't make sense because Jim Florentine lives closer to Philadelphia, but I guess he couldn't change it to Philadelphia. Like, that makes no sense. Because then he said, I'm coming to the Borgata. I've got shirts. I got that. Like, he's just a mess. But you can literally see the day him and Kevin were talking, like Chad's heartbreak. It was like literally like that Ralph.
Literally, the funniest thing that came out of Chad's mouth when Kevin canceled the event, Chad goes, "What about the lanyards? I don't throw them away. It's paper and scraped up plastic. You fucking loser. Like, what world? What about the lanyards?" That's indicative of every problem with this thing.
Right.
It's all they care about is the optics. Just like Aaron. I don't care if I'm a radio guy. I want people to think I'm a radio guy. I don't care if we're having a good event. I want people to think it's a good event. What one night comedy show do you get a lanyard for? This is like, he wants so bad to like, I want to throw a real event and I want to have lanyards. Come on, guys.
I'm surprised there were no posters, but we've all learned.
Somebody think of the lanyards. The kids. What am I supposed to do? Just hang these on my... Chad's the kind of guy, too, who would never throw them away. He would keep he would just have 60 lanyards hanging on a nail in his empty drywall studio.
You can give them to the kids on Halloween.
Melton, Chad says hi, says Coach Tim Bollinger, who's recently turned on me. It's very upsetting. Best Melton is no weed Melton, says Pest. Yeah, enjoy the weed-free Melton life. Oh, now we have no audio of that.
I gotta behave. I can't put metal in the microwave. Shiny new car. How fast?
Okay, do not touch the Tesla, slow wife. I put the key cards up where you can't reach them for a reason.
When I'm alone, when I'm home alone, I gotta behave. I can't put metal in the microwave. Shiny new car. How fast?
This is fucked up.
20 years in the biz. FTW. Oh,
whoa!
Hey, buddy.
Hold on, is that real?
What? Ray died?
No, Panhandler.
What happened?
20 years in the biz. FTW. Oh, hey, buddy.
What happened?
$1,000 super tip from Panhandler.
What? Oh, wow.
This is $1,000 super tip.
20 years in the biz. FTW. Oh, hey, buddy.
Panhandler hates me.
It must be a typo.
I
think he hates me too. Or in fairness,
20 years in the biz.
I don't even, like, I'm actually
hey, buddy.
floored. Hold on, what's he saying?
20 years in the
Slider moved on phone. What? You can't, we don't do, no.
20 years in the biz. FTW. Oh, hey, buddy.
Slider moved on phone. Accident, chargeback incoming. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Super tip is finished. This is big. I don't know if that's real or not. This is big. Fuck.
My first instinct was that it was a mistake.
I can't believe his card went through for that. I mean, I thought this was like a poor man. This is Panhandler. I think Panhandler's going to be here this weekend. This is hugs and drink. You know, we're going to make up. We're going to figure things out. This is too much. Panhandler said, "Dude, phone went crazy with the slide." Oh, he's
serious.
What?
Oh no.
Yeah, but it's 2 more taps to do the transaction.
Let me see. Let me try and send you 1,000.
Oh no. This could be bad. We're gonna need someone to send in a real 1,000.
Like a headache.
We're gonna need someone to send in a real 1,000 to make up for that, because we've already put that towards the Tesla. I forget which car I got. Anyway, honestly, Panhandler, if it's a mistake, we'll get it. We'll get it back to you. If it's real, it's fucking incredible. Thank you.
Hey, Rocco, can you take me for a ride in your Tesla? Daddy Melton won't let me in his Tesla since I did a poopy in the front seat.
Anytime.
Yes.
Anytime.
God, don't do it. Put a towel down.
Or a diaper. She can wear a diaper.
She doesn't like the way they feel. Colin Madden, I dubbed Chad and KB's band the Chocolate Prawns.
I want to know how Ray now is being blamed for the show being down, because now Chad's going live at 2:15 and his show is called Ray DeVito Killed
Right.
Kevin.
I'm kind of out of it because I was up for like 27 hours. I flew here. I was in Minnesota for a minute while Aaron was live. That felt precious to me. And then, but I went straight to bed. I got to the Borgata around noon. I had lunch with my buddy, Chef, and then I went to sleep until about 6:30 p.m. But I guess Blade was doing a show and like Chad was doing a show and they're all blaming me like Melton's behind all this. It's like I'm literally like snoring in a bed. Like I'm not even aware any of this is happening. Like
I was on a
these
plane.
guys, I'm not even kidding, man. Like I've never been fucking with people's shit. Like I know people think I don't have a life and I'm on the internet 24/7 because of what Aaron says. Like I assure you, I'm getting a new Tesla. I'm running around. I'm worried. I'm playing with my real life. We wanted this show to happen. That needs to be made clear.
Right.
Like Blade was pounding his chest, telling everybody how good it was going to be. Chad was pounding his chest, saying, "I got lanyards. We'll show Melton how to run a real event." We wanted this more than anything. We wanted the content. We wanted the show. We wanted the stream so that we'd be able to watch it and comment on it. So it's ridiculous to think that we wanted this. I'm not going to come on and tell people what not to do. Do I think it's hilarious? Yes. Do I think that the venue got canceled because of something trolls did? No. I think it was getting to Chad. Chad was worried that it was going to get to be too much, and then Chad. He said that people were threatening to bring guns and saying they were white supremacists. Chad can't say white supremacist. Did you notice this?
No, I didn't hear that.
They were saying we were white supremacists.
Supremacist?
Like he just one more syllable, Chad.
But who calls the place beforehand and says, "Hey, we're coming in 3 days to protest and bring guns"?
To the white supremacist event. Feel free to call the Plaza Hotel and Casino and tell them you're bringing guns to my event. See how that works out for you.
Yeah, like it doesn't make any sense.
Call a casino and tell them you're bringing guns and see how that affects me.
Yeah, the email address said Patrick Melton, so it was him.
Yeah, I don't even believe that because we've heard Aaron say that Patrick at nobodylikesonions.com emailed Scott, which that's a whole nother story we're going to get in today on this little piggy. It'll be on Carl's channel. But yeah, Aaron said famously that email came from Patrick at nobodylikesonions.com. And I showed the email. It was from Mooby Scrimp at Proton Mail or something. So like,
you're being lied to.
It's just insane. I lie all the time, but not about things that like make other people.
Yeah, like we're not in the business of trying to fuck.
Again, like if Panhandler accidentally donated $1,000 to the show, like get in touch with me. I'll give it back. Like we're not out to steal from idiots. Yes, Panhandler, I'm calling you an idiot.
We have no legal obligation.
One would argue that I should only return half of it. It's really on you for not knowing how to operate your phone. Oh my God, thank God you're here. I need a show. #NLO, #Tukey World Order. Thank you for the super chat. Dula the Butcher, FKA Queefer, Stuttling. You've got to stop with the names.
I hurt my arm holding up all those lanyards on MLC for nothing.
Yeah, you just kept showing the lanyards.
And Chad, don't turn to booze. Booze aren't going to solve this problem. It makes me sad to see he's hit the bottle immediately.
Pour yourself a blanket.
He went right to the fucking booze.
Yeah. My best friend Tito is here. He never cancels. Tito never fucks with my live events. Tito loves me. Tito meets me where I'm at. He always accepts me on my terms.
This is a bummer. We should probably update people also on the condition of the Borgata.
Yes, it is for people who are coming and who are not here yet. Strap in. The entire Borgata, half the Borgata, not even kidding, is under construction and walled off. There is nowhere to gather. There is not a bar to hang out at. There are restaurants. There is no congregation area other than just like standing around a pit.
Yeah, but I mean there's a sports book. And then there's a bar.
Yeah, you can go in the sports book. Yeah.
That might end up being the thing. But if you play poker, you'll probably see us playing poker mostly during this week.
Panhandler said, I don't know how I'm going to pay for my room now.
Oh, no. Panhandler, you can stay with me. I have a chair.
Yes, I have a king-size bed, Panhandler. If you need to, I'd rather keep the money and let you sleep in my room, honestly. So just let me... Well, if that's an accident, we're going to have to get on to Moody about that. There's an interface problem. Melton, take off this funny Shuli nose and glasses.
That hair. Best hair in the Dabbleverse.
I go cross-eyed when I take my glasses off like Mersh. I think Mersh, when he takes his glasses off, they straighten out. Oh, God. Coof, thank you, Chad, for not killing yourself. Hold on. Thank you, Chad, for not killing yourself with a lanyard. What pound test do you think these... How strong are these lanyards?
Tampa Bay comedian was found dead
Maybe
hanging by a
DK
lanyard.
can bring some of his swordfish fishing line. Maybe we could get the job done.
Cop said.
Crowdcat has a good one.
I too.
Just I too.
I too canceled the event.
Duelo the Butcher, he gonna be real panhandler now. He gonna be a real panhandler now. Hashtag what about the lanyards?
If he didn't really hate us before, and that really was an accident, he hates us now.
Coach Tim Bullinger, I feel guilty giving Chad money. Use this as a way, use this to buy a poker chip or whatever. Yes, that is how it works.
Thank you.
Dang Lizard, do you know Ken Mosca lied for Chad? Do you think Ken Mosca lied for Chad? I gotta give Ken Mosca credit. Ken Mosca's been in my chat room before and been a very reasonable guy.
He seemed like a normal guy
And
when Chad called him.
on the phone with Chad the other day, he even said like we can't say Melton's behind this. There's no evidence to say Melton's behind this. And again, I was traveling. There's no way. For 24 hours before this all happened, I was indisposed. Again, on the plane, I guess you can do it. I will submit to a lie detector test or will let anyone look through my emails. Not anyone. I should take that back. I'm not Chad. Chad said yesterday, I'll forward you these emails. Who are you talking to?
Show
You
the
forward all of
emails.
us these emails?
Then do it. Show him.
And then when he got asked to show the email from the venue where the venue's canceling and not Chad, Chad said I'm not going to do it on stream because that's technically doxing. I'll do it privately. It's you'll show everybody privately and that's not doxing. Showing an email is doxing now?
Yes.
Chad posts emails and text conversations, and let's not forget a month ago Chad got Stuttering John's gigs canceled, and Chad told John if John was going to try to do comedy gigs in Florida, it was going to be a problem for him because Chad was going to get them all ruined and canceled.
That's different, Melton. You don't know what you're talking about.
But this was an event. This was a gig. Chad's own words.
It's not an event. It's a gig.
And you got Stuttering John's gig canceled, and now your gig got canceled. I don't even believe it got canceled. I really don't believe it got canceled. I think
Chad canceled.
I think Chad canceled it.
I think Chad freaked out when KB... But then yesterday, KB was like, I wasn't going to cancel.
Right.
But he made it pretty obvious that...
Everyone
he was
wants
not
to,
happy.
privately cancel it, but then
Right.
publicly they want to be like, no, it's not my fault. And Chad is on a blame tour. And
cancel it.
every time anyone tells him to take accountability, he's like, no, I did nothing wrong.
I
And Ken
worked
Mosca
hard.
called in and sucked his dick. You did nothing wrong, Chad.
Right.
KB did nothing wrong. You did nothing right. Okay, you did nothing wrong, but you also didn't do any of the right things that you need to do to put on an event. We've talked about it. We're thinking about going to Tennessee Beer Hall Saturday night and doing a show and doing a stream from there. Just bring our laptop and do this.
And we'll bring people, come drink.
Because-
They'll come drink. And
It's not that hard. It isn't that hard, people. This isn't.
we won't have a PA system, but we'll still just do a show in the bar.
There's no. I think Chad did it.
100%.
Pest with $3 says, "Here's my $10,000 super tip. Sliders, am I right?"
Y'all, really? You're just piling on, you two unfunny bitches. People still support my shifty wiggle worm ass. It is astounding. My redemption arc will continue. KB, I worked so hard on the lanyards.
Yo, my black blood in my blades keeps me dry when the shit storm rains. Chad, what you really need is a hot, slow backdoor sesh with my wife's booty box. Now let me set y'all up tonight, okay, Hunko?
If you could please take a night off slinging that fat ass, I'd be all too grateful. My family dollar caught reeks of a fishmonger's meat stick after a long need at sea.
I'm done with the disrespect. I bust my pussy lips ass up and down the Dale Mabry for cash and you all fucking talk shit? Fuck out of here with that noise.
I'll take a piece of that booty tail heat, Mrs. C. Call me tonight and I'll leave my door unlocked. Walk in and touch my naughty place's girlfriend.
It's anonymous. I don't know who that is, but that's fantastic.
I've heard that Chad has warned, I guess just me personally, or both of us, to stay on our side of the Borgata.
Yeah, Chad, I thought you were going to walk up to us and make it all awkward. Dude, don't even try to hide from me. I'm going to find you and make it awkward. I'm going to make it... It's awkward.
It's awkward. Everything's
You've made it
now.
awkward, Chad. You did it. I just think about what KB and Mommy are going to do. Like, poor them. Ariana Grande, but naked. This is Harrison Love. I need to be on the show. I know. You can't leave me alone. I mean, this is a guy all day in my email. Scott and I laughed about this, said Coach Aaron's cummy lips. Scott, by the way, Scott needs to be a voice. We need to make Scott a voice on Super Tips. For crying out loud. Come on now, you hear.
I'm tired of this SHIT.
He really is Jerry Lundegaard. Like, oh, come on now, for Christ's sake, now. I thought we could take care of this right here in St. Cloud. Coach says, let's rename the event to Buzzkill Kevin. Yeah, that's been done. That's hack. No. Jay Loiterer. Man, Melton, your beard is looking particularly puby today. Rocco rules. It's I just got out of the shower. I didn't have any time to, like, groom myself. Apologies. Just bathing like a human.
If you think about exactly a year from last year, the Chad redemption arc was
complete. The arc is complete.
Like Melton's back. It literally goes peaked like somewhere in the summer and then came right back down right a year later.
Yeah, that's a good point. Since you bring up my hunchback and the measuring tape and everything that was going to be measured this week, you know, like, Chad had agreed to letting you measure him, but how are you supposed to do that if you have to stay on your side of the casino?
I thought of that. But yeah, so I do have the measuring tape. We will still try and measure Chad. I don't know how much of a good sport he'll be about it anymore, but.
Pest wants to know, Rocco, are the rumors true? Is OJ gay?
Yes.
No, why isn't OJ here? This is not a bad drive. It's not a crazy drive.
Nah. He's just busy. He's got a lot going on. But no, OJ put his penis in a woman the other day, so way to go, OJ.
At least that's what she said she was.
I too believe in Toe Hendry.
Hold on, what is this?
I too believe in Toe Hendry.
I too believe in Toe Hendry. We can't get that out of our head. And if you haven't seen the Gummy Chainsaw, Rocco sent it to me. I hadn't seen it. Gummy Chainsaw made a perfect replica of.
I'll post it.
We'll retweet it. Yeah, I'll tweet it. Of Aaron doing the Joe Hendry thing, and it's so fucking good.
Yeah, and Gummy Chainsaw made that months ago, so he foresees all.
Dulo the Butcher wants to know, what did Chad really do to organize the event? This is the other speculation, that there hasn't been one phone call, that this was all done. You showed me a text thread. I don't know how this stuff is leaking out.
I don't know either. Okay, yeah.
But John from Win by 2 was like messaging the Sal guy. No one's answering anything. You heard John from, and I'll just be honest, like, Win by 2 seems like he cared about this and wanted to put on an event, and honestly was our only chance to really see a stream of this. Right. So, like, this is the one guy who's got his head on straight, thinking about the event, trying to, like, put on an event.
Agreed.
And he's messaging Sal, and again, I don't know how we have these text messages, but the guy just doesn't answer. And then he said he texted Kevin yesterday, is the event on or not? And Kevin just replied with a thumbs up. And it's like, well, that doesn't...
What hour was that, though?
This or this, thumbs up. It's like, that doesn't make... So what did Chad really do to plan the event?
He secured the venue.
But he didn't. This is like Chad kept saying this on the thing with Kevin the other day. It's like, yeah, but, like, that's what we got. Like, we got the venue. It's like, yeah, but you didn't get the venue if it's not private. You didn't get the venue if you're allowed to, like, if anybody's allowed to come in. You didn't get the venue. Like, no one will come in during Hackomania without a pass or a ticket. We have the venue. We have a contract, a paper signed contract with a venue. So, like, there's no ambiguity. And people go, like, are details for Hackomania coming? And I'm like, just wait. Like, when I have something to announce, I'll announce it. Chad does all his planning and all his thinking online. And somebody called him out on that the other day. Like, you got to plan this stuff behind the scenes so that the listeners aren't cued into, like, every little moving part, every little gear. If you can see all the moving gears, you can easily put a stick in the gears. Like, that's just a perfect metaphor for it. If you see how the machinery works, you can sabotage it. So, and Chad said out loud yesterday on his stream, which I caught up with this morning at 4 a.m., was like, somebody said, next time plan all this in private. And Chad said, you shouldn't have to. It's like, Chad, this isn't content. Again, none of these guys know what to do for their shows. So they just like, I'll just like catch up on my emails live.
Right.
It's like, that's not.
Well, it's funny because every question that Kevin had for Chad would go, yeah, I'd like to know that too, actually.
Yeah. That's
that's
actually a good. I didn't think about that. Like, do they have food at the venue? I too would like to know if I need to bring my own sandwiches. I got some salmon in a little metal tray. Maybe they can microwave it. Can you microwave a metal tray?
But I do feel the worst for Blade because he definitely
100%, 100%. As much as we clown on the guy, like he does seem like he's got functioning brain cells, and he's asking the questions that Chad and Kevin are too stupid to ask, and he doesn't buy it too. He was like, something stinks here. Something doesn't make sense. This event was on an hour ago, and in an hour, I don't have that many fans. We're not big shows. And I refuse to believe that so many of you are like savage, bored losers that you're emailing the venue nonstop and doing all this. 100% there's a few of you doing it. I'll tell you to stop doing it, but that's not going to... You're autistic. You're not going to stop doing it.
Yeah.
I get your emails. I know how nuts you all are. So...
And we've talked about things happen behind the scenes all the time.
Yes.
And we don't bring it up. Because if you bring it up, it's just going to, make people want to
You and I were
more.
just talking about something the other day. It's like... Yeah, just like...
We didn't even know what was happening to each other.
No, there are things that people do to us behind the scenes that we just never bring up. That fucks with our real lives. And we just don't bring it up because we don't give heat to it. You have no idea. A person was doing the same thing to Rocco and I. We had no idea because we don't talk about it.
Right.
And maybe there
Even in
should be a
private.
support group. Maybe even in private. Like, also, it doesn't affect my life that much.
Yeah,
Like,
No.
I don't need to tell you about it. Like, who cares?
So on the text thread that John, I'm calling him John now because I respect John. John was on the group chat with...
Well, he wants to be called Blade, so if you really want to respect him...
Okay, then I thought we were doing that as a goof.
No. He said he's Blade.
All right, Blade. Sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect you. But
Sorry, Blade.
But on the group chat that Blade was on with Sal and someone else, I don't know if the other person was Chad or who it was, he reached out on January 16th and said, yo, fellas, was wondering if I could maybe stop up there one day to see the layout so I can get a visual of everything that I need. Which is very fucking responsible. It's exactly what he should be doing. And this was January 16th. He doesn't get an answer, so on February 1st, he finally writes back, what's up, guys? Just touching base and was wondering when a good day for me to come up there was. Would like to just come and scope the place out to make sure I know exactly what I need for the event. Thanks.
Right.
And I don't know if he ever got contacted after that, but the fact that he reached out on January 16th and didn't hear anything on February 1st, and he's reaching out again, and it's insane.
Well, and then Kevin tried to call, and the guy was like, just text me your question.
Not a happy new year.
Yeah, I can't.
Super chat me.
Oh, no, what was that?
Not a happy new year.
Not a happy new year.
Yes, happy new year, everybody.
Happy new year.
Sunlight looks good on you, Patty.
Did you see my buddy Scott praising my background check? Another win for the toe?
Yes, again, we're going to save the Aaron Imholt stuff for this little piggy today. That'll be over on Carl's channel in, Jesus Christ, in an hour and a half. Yeah. Guess we're podcasting. Guess we're podcasting today, huh, fellas?
Oh, you guys went all the way to AC just to do a podcast from...
Melton just hides in his room, never comes out of his room.
It's all you guys' fault. All you anonymous, all the Meltons, the Carls, the Bedabblers, the Cardiffs. Kevin just had minor questions like, what does a ticket get me and why should anyone pay for it?
What does it do?
It was a great question, though. Like, what does
So will people have
you?
seats? Yeah, like if they get there, unless people are like there eating dinner, like there'll be seats.
Right.
Unless there's like, like
other people there.
Fuck, I don't know why I can't. I was trying to like read your super chats. I don't have super chat display today. So your gifted memberships and super chats, thank you for them. I'll have to go back through and like attribute them to you, but they're not coming up. Homotron 500, who I've never heard of, has given 20 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Homotron. And Pest says hashtag Shuli new, which I don't know if there's any new developments on that, or is this troll just still going?
No, I think it'll go on for quite a while.
again, like, you guys know that, like, knowing about somebody doing something is not them doing it, right? Like, you can just feel sad for somebody who's pathetic and been arrested for child porn and be like, that's fucking awful. And not need to go spread it.
You sympathizer.
But the thing is, like, if you did know and denying, Shirley's done some stuff where it's like, why deny that? Just, if it's true, I don't know. Like,
Patrick's emails as follows: Moody Super Chat quarterly results, Win Raw renewal, Slow Wife Diaper of the Month Club, Hump Cream of the Month Club, OnlyFans sub renewal to Pregnant Fart Asians.
Hump Cream of the Month Club. By the way, we Rocco and I ate at the restaurant, the bacon and breakfast soda restaurant for lunch today, and I actually have a new bacon complaint. I got the BLT, and it's a BLT instead of a egg, cheese, and bacon. It was a lunch. I got a BLT on rye, and it was instead of bacon, it was pork belly. It was like a pork belly BLT, and I gotta say, they didn't forget the pork belly. It's too much.
This is true.
I feel like they saved up all the bacon from last time I was here and put it on this sandwich. Rocco can attest to this. I actually took pork belly off the sandwich and didn't eat it.
He did.
It was too much bacon. So what I've really learned about myself from Borgata over the past 2 years is I like a very specific amount of bacon. It has to be...
Somewhere between none and a shit ton.
Yes, it has to be just right.
Well, it was too thick, too. It was very thick.
Yeah, it was pork belly. I mean, it wasn't rendered. Yeah, the fat wasn't rendered.
It was all fat.
You got to, like, cook. Well, pork belly is mostly fat, but if you render it right,
that wasn't.
It was, like, white still. Shmuel Buckman writes in, Chad, Eventbrite and chill. Somebody said, too, like, somebody super chatted Chad during the show. By the way, everyone's calling for Chad to sue me. Chad doesn't have money to buy a hotel or plane ticket, much less a lawyer. He's going to team up with Joey C. and get his lawyer.
What would he sue for?
I didn't do anything to your shitty event. You loser. And then somebody was like, Melton's online tagging Eventbrite trying to get you in trouble. I'm not. Find the tweet where I tagged Eventbrite. I said Eventbrite. No one tagged Eventbrite. I'm fucking with Chad. We're all just fucking with Chad. We wanted to get... The same way Chad tries to get in my head about Hackamania. Well, and Aaron, tickets aren't selling. Oh, they need me. Yeah, they need Aaron to sell tickets. We don't.
Patrick feeds me bacon under the table.
Hold on, what did I just say?
Patrick feeds me bacon under the table.
Eat it out of your bowl, bitch. Go to your bowl. Like, I just like... I don't even know what my thought... I don't even know what I was saying. Fuck you.
Rob Van Toe, Bam Bam Bigoto, Toe Cena, Hulk Hogan, Triple Toe, Jimmy Super Toe Snuka, and of course Rey Mysterio, if you will.
Yes.
You were talking about how what a disaster Hackamania is.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like all that is Aaron trying to psych me out, psych fans out, like, and we just go like, yeah, sure.
We'll cancel
people who are everyone knows. Like, people know better. I'm not worried about it. They can all say it's not selling and it's not doing well all they want. We'll see you there. We'll see you there. There'll be video.
But the idea to literally cancel the event like 2 days beforehand is just insane.
Well, that's why Chad was panicking too. You know, you got to cancel if you don't cancel your hotel 24 hours out, you got to pay for 1 night penalty. But Chad was only staying here 1 night, so like that's $600.
Yeah.
I don't like. And by the way, we got this hotel room. Rocco and I were laughing yesterday. We checked in. I can't believe it. We got this hotel room for 4 nights for less than people are paying for 1 night now.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
It is. Book early.
So if you plan and book early, you can always cancel. Like, it really is nuts. Duel of the Butcher. NLO presents Buzzkill Kevin. Just get Blade on. I'd talk to Blade. I mean, like, honestly.
100%. Yeah, I would actually love to talk to him and see how much communication.
I think we're supposed to be on Soft Weekly's thing
next week.
That's
right. Next week, Soft
So maybe
Weekly
we'll talk to Blade about this.
Is doing a steel toe show.
I'm pretty sure we'll both be on that. I think I'll be available for that.
Yes. So we'll talk to him.
My God, Fire Hydrant is stupid. I really do dislike him.
Chad, let me plan it for you next time, buddy. I too plan events.
Thank you, DK, for the $100.
I think Blade is also coming here. Is he still coming here? I assume. So maybe we'll...
if the event's not happening, why would he come?
I mean, still to hang out.
He said he was going to come and hang out for the... No. Oh, yeah, he did come last year, didn't he?
In, like, disguise,
he was here for the hour we were upstairs.
Yeah, we didn't see him last time. And then the year before, he was like in the
He didn't come in disguise. He said he was going to come and decided, no, I thought... Then it was stupid. I decided.
He
You
seems
crackers
like
got a lot of time to worry about strange midgety mans. Joey C, keep your bitch off my blocks. We running shit out here on these streets. Shout out to Sal the Mob Guy.
This is actually a good question. I've never thought about this before. Why do you act like a normal person on vacation? Engelberg Humperdinck. Why do you act like a normal person? I mean, I'm pretty normal. This is why the Kevin and Chad always go like, Melton doesn't even talk in person. He just kind of like, yeah, I'm not. If I acted like I act in my studio out in public, I'd be insane.
God damn it, Christina. Kevin canceled his show. You could have fucked more blacks than the Rockefeller laws. Now, Safi's resting place has to wait till the next event.
It's not an event, it's a gig.
It's a gig with lanyards.
Patrick, where's the plunger?
Jesus Christ. Can't leave this bitch alone 1 minute. Jim Farrell asked Chad to show the emails. His response was to call me. His response to me was, call the venue, it's not that hard.
Oh, now
so now he wants us to call the venue?
Let me make up your mind.
Which time is it?
Don't bother these people's business. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Call them.
It's too much. It's too much. Gentlemen, thank you for gifting 5 Nobody Likes Onions membership. I appreciate that. Shit Show, member for 16 months. Rocco, be honest. Patrick eats every second he's not streaming, right?
Oh, my God. It's endless.
And smoke.
Oh, my God. You should have seen him banging on the windows of this place, Bread and Butter. So they're supposed
open.
They're supposed
open.
It says they're open till 3 a.m. we played poker all night. We literally played poker from like 7
till almost 4. Yeah.
Because we ended at like 2:30 because we went over to Bread and Butter. It was 2:41, and they had the entrance blocked off. And you're like, what the fuck? Because he was hungry.
It's their own sign. Yeah, we were like. You don't want to get in front of a hungry Melton. I had to have half a blueberry muffin.
A blueberry muffin and a bottle of water for $13.
Fuck me.
Fucking garbage.
We're
gonna blows.
Europe does this everywhere in Europe. It's one of the most annoying things. Is like this pre-made sandwich culture.
Yeah.
They're the worst sandwiches. Yeah. So you like go to this like, there's nothing open to eat in the Borgata late. So if you play poker till the middle of the night and you're hungry, it's like, good luck. But like. This like thing where they have like this dry ass bun and they put 2 slices of turkey and cheese on it and giving you a packet of mayo and a packet of mustard, and you know the thing's been sitting there for 2 days and it's so dry. They might have thrown a lettuce leaf on there, and it's just like these sandwiches, this pre-made sandwich garbage. There's not a hoagie place that's just open 24/7. There's not a diner. They have 9 cakes, 6-layer cakes and cookies.
Danishes the size of your head.
Literally, Danish is the size of your head. We were laughing about it. But, like, good luck getting just fresh food made.
Yeah.
Event management is the application of project management to the creation and development of small and or large-scale personal or corporate events, such as festivals, conferences, ceremonies, weddings, formal parties, concerts, or conventions. It involves studying the brand, identifying its target audience, devising the event concept, and coordinating the technical aspects before actually launching. The event manager is the person who plans and executes the event, taking responsibility for the creative, technical, and logistical elements. This includes overall event design, brand building. Due to the complexities involved, the extensive body of knowledge required, and the rapidly changing environment, event management is frequently cited as one of the most stressful career paths.
Didn't know that.
Is that true?
Hospitality, I guess, can be very stressful. Hashtag Shuli New says pest. Yes. Oh no.
I talk to my balloons. I pick one and say, Pat, I've been thinking about us. This war needs to end. Our bodies once knew the secret forbidden pleasures of another realm. Dog, how can we fix it?
Pat needs space. Pat needs tender healing. You, bad lady, you hit people with your shitty, awful Pittsburgh personality. So you white better big whoop. Still a stalker dressing like a slacker.
How come no one mentions me anymore? I wanted to be a guy. Joey C has really interesting sex tips. What can I bring to the table? Empty penis.
Is it coming?
Looks like my head. Is that anything? Weed cock out.
What a collection of carny folk this butt verse has gifted us. Ray likes masculine women. Pat actually fucketh Felicia on purpose. Mooby's hairline. Shit's just mad wild dog.
My warm, wet sinkhole of flesh yearns for connection. Connect me to your wallet, and I'll connect my lips to your rock hard Slim Jim. I need that bread, Joey said. Earn, bitch.
I don't. Tuki's in my bed right now, which is a dream of mine, and I think you should like take some pictures. My hair is getting insaner and insaner.
You look great. You look great, man.
We should take erotic photos of Tuki in bed with a cigarette.
Sure. You can do that.
Just like draw me like one of your French puppets.
Felicia dresses like a slacker. She does look like the guy from Soul Asylum.
EFS is downstairs. Says he just checked in.
Excuse me. Do you have any mayo and cucumber sandwiches available? No? Really? I'll just go with myself.
There's nowhere in the middle of the night to get a profiterole. There's absolutely nowhere around.
I will never forgive you for getting our recital canceled.
Recital?
Jim Farrell. Ask Chad to show the... Oh, I already read that one. Sorry.
I am getting more and more information that Ray contacting the beer hall multiple times is one of the reasons why the owners made the decision to cancel it.
Is that what he's saying?
Ray is, and it will always be, a piece of shit.
I thought it was squash Chad. I only asked if the event was happening because people kept saying it was canceled and nobody talked to me. But I thought it was squashed.
Yeah, Ray, you could tell Ray, like, I'll let you know as soon as I know something, and he'll sit there and, like, work himself up into a frenzy and just start calling you, and you're like, I gotta know. I need to know now. And it's like, Ray, we told you, we'll tell you. He says he didn't. He says that he's going to let KB, he'll bet anybody $5,000, which is already a stretch for Ray.
Oh, shit.
And he'll let KB go through his phone and prove that he didn't, his call logs, and he didn't. But you can erase call logs, I think, right? Can you erase?
Yeah, I mean, you could, but would he be...
All right, Ray, you got to let her log into your, your telephone company account to, like, check those logs where you can't delete it.
Ray's never been the kind of guy to call ahead.
And if he did,
anything.
It wouldn't be malicious.
Yeah.
Like, you don't hang up with Ray and go, like, I'm getting tired of these calls. You hang up with Ray and go, like, what a fucking... Well, you are tired of the call.
Right. That was the whole part of Pot, but the whole thing with Pottstown, though. Like, Ray never followed up with anything. He just, like, at one point, they said, hey, Ray, you can be on the show or whatever. And then Ray, like, pretty much just showed up at the show, and they're like, well, we don't really have a place for you, or
any tasks that you can handle. You, like, Ray's like that Seinfeld, like, you make sure nobody puts down a drink on my stereo. It's like, that's about the level of responsibility.
All right, I can do that.
Yeah.
All right,
Don't put a drink on the stereo. Yeah. Where do I get paid? There's no such thing as too much bacon, says Drive-By. Thank you for the $50. Here's some scratch for the poker table. Yeah, we were doing pretty well. Did you end up or down?
I lost $100, all said and done. But again, we played from 7 to 2:30.
Yeah, we played a long time.
I was only up like 100.
I was up a couple hundred for a while, and then I ended up down. I lost some of it. I ended up $20.
But this was amazing. So we're all just bullshitting at the table, talking about what's been going on and stuff, and then like. Dealers started to ask because we were talking about Chad. And
we were spreading the gospel of the Dabbleverse.
And then when we mentioned Stuttering John, everyone.
Right.
I mean, this is going to go to John's head, but
because this is the area. Like this is the area where Howard Stern.
This is where John was known.
Right.
And they were like, "Wait a minute, John's still alive?" Like they were amazed.
And we had to fill everybody in on what John's been doing, how his kids don't talk to him. He's a deadbeat. He's an alcoholic, drooling drunk.
There's a whole economy based on goofing on him.
His mom had to buy him a house, and he'll maybe be here Saturday. I haven't heard. I don't keep up with John.
I have no confirmation. Vince keeps telling me that he is not the person that paid for John to get here. So Vince is telling me he has no idea, but take that for what you mean it for.
Take that for what you mean it for.
Coach Scott is my new lawyer.
Remarkable legal mind.
Brad ate the remote control. Now I gotta squash him to change the channel, and his red rocket is the volume control.
I have to squash him to change the channel.
Squash him.
Just mashing on your dog's stomach.
Yeah, so we have some people who are actually very excited to see John because they heard he was coming and
I don't know.
They didn't believe it.
Clyde says Chad is live right now, claiming that Ray made too many demands, so they had to cancel the show.
What?
Who knows if any of this is true? But like that Chad's scrambling so hard to put any of the blame on anybody. I was saying this before, like everything that went wrong at Hackamania last year, which wasn't much. My standards for the live stream were much higher. We had a lot of issues, but I own all of that. That was all my fault. Everything that happened or didn't happen at the event, I take full ownership for and aim to correct this year. Chad's like, none of this was my fault. I didn't do anything. And Mosca calls in like, that's right, Chad. None of it is your fault.
I worked so hard.
And then people in the chat were like, Chad, come on, take a little accountability. He's like, no. It's like
you guys, you won. You wanted this. Well, good luck.
You're the fucking mud shark. You're the mud shark. You wanted to play in the mud. Remember when you were going to ruin my wife's life? Come on,
there's
loser.
There's a time and a place, Melton. AC on Super Bowl weekend is not that time.
I want to play in the mud unless it's like going to be bad for me. I want to get out of the mud, guys. This is wrong.
Is Chad drunk?
Is Chad drunk on his stream? That's a good question.
Again, he went right to the bottle, which I am very disappointed in.
I love it. He's never putting it down. He's never putting it down.
These are human
He should get a reverse colostomy bag that just pushes alcohol into his system. Get a little aquarium pump. They just keep him liquored up and happy. It's amazing how little it took for Chad to fall off the wagon with his adult Tito's baby bottle.
Yeah.
He's the most sensitive bitch on the internet. Thank you, Joseph Hamas, is it? That's his name, is it?
Hamas.
Melton locked me in the bathroom for the weekend and forgot to fill my water bowl. I'm down to one beef jerky strip and my pee pads can't handle another squirt. I also chewed through my peanut butter filled Kong. Send help!
Peanut butter Kong? Oh, it's too good. Slow Life is one of my favorite memes.
It has become one of the best.
I will bring you, this is from Anonymous, I will bring you the best sandwiches you ever had.
Come get in the fucking mud with me. Come on, pussy boy. Wait, no, not like that.
I dare you to fucking fight me, Melton. Stay away from me. He's like, I'm going to come up to you and make it so weird. You better not come near me.
Which part is my part of the Borgata? That's what I'm worried that I'm going to go in mud
Last
shark
night,
territory.
Chad told Rocco to stay on his side of the Borgata, and if Chad would stay on his side.
There's an imaginary line across the craft table.
Literally the Sharks and the Jets.
Yes, the Sharks and the Jets. The Sharks and the Tukes.
When you're a shark all the way until your gig gets canceled, and you blame everyone. Is what you say? Okay, I don't know. I will bring you the best sandwiches you ever had. If it's even top 5, you give me half off on a Hackamania 2 ticket. The best sandwiches you've ever had, and if it's even in the top 5, you have to give me half off on a Hackamania ticket. I can work that out. You're going to bring me a sandwich? People just bring me food. People just walk up to me and hand me hoagies.
Goes to Mr. P. Get over here. We're hungry.
At night I cry. Alone. At night. Cry. Help me, Chinese Jesus. Yo, you're my savior. I can't hold on with your squinty love. Spider. Smoke snow.
I think he has one of those cats. One of those. And he thinks it's Chinese Jesus.
Chinese Jesus?
Shit show. Poker till 4:30 a.m. and poke him until 7 a.m. Yeah, we almost did a show last night. I'm sorry for no show Thursday. I was just beat from travel, and then we played poker. Chad just gave out Rocco's phone number on the air.
Big deal. I gave out my phone number on Vince's
I don't even know if I
earlier.
believe half of this stuff anyway.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, God, my phone is... Nope. Nothing.
It's like when Kevin tweets out, everybody's like, no one cares about that, but you're the only one who thinks it's the end of the world when your phone number gets out.
It's literally Your phone doesn't even bother you anymore. It knows like what calls are like not familiar.
And it's
to
one
you.
tap to like never let that person bug you again. Like so, it's Jason Bentley, who will be here with his lovely wife this weekend. I hope. How about ending this pointless stream and going downstairs to do a stock check on Miller Lite and Eagle Rare, E.H. Taylor and Blanton's? Thanks.
Is he here?
No, but he's incoming, so he wants it. I think they get here tonight. I think the Bentleys will be here tonight. I can't wait to see the Bentleys. Just Joel Melton. How Red Bar fans always claimed he destroyed you. Kevin actually did that to Chad in real time. His soul was sucked out before us all. It was beautiful. Yeah, I mean, Chad just looks up to Kevin so much, and so much of like Chad's self-worth, I think, is embedded into like what Kevin thinks of him.
Yeah.
And again, I saw that firsthand. I didn't understand it. I had no context. The weekend I worked with Chad was the weekend he had the falling out with Kevin where they didn't talk for almost a year. And he was just in his room, I mean, bottles of Tito's. Again, every glass in the house he dirtied and just kept bringing glasses in his room. He put a hole he fell in the hallway, put a hole in the drywall. He ripped the towel holder off the wall and cracked the ceramic on the toilet because he fell into the tub. And I was on the phone with Earl Skakel, and Earl Skakel heard all the crashing. He was like, what is that? And I'm like, your boy is like, is he okay? Like, we were whispering out in the living room, like, I don't know, he's like falling around and stumbling. Like, I didn't know Chad, and Earl was trying to tell me about Chad, like he thought we would get along, and we did. Yeah. But like, I knew he had a problem that weekend, and I didn't understand how much of, like, why it was such a big deal. I was like, just make up. Because they were going back and forth on Twitter too, it was really vicious, and I was like, well, you gotta stop, you gotta de-escalate. And he's just like, no, fuck this guy. And like, but then he would get depressed that Kevin didn't like, he alternates between angry and alpha, and woe is me, shucks, why doesn't...
Well, again, you saw on, like, yesterday's stream, there were a bunch of times when he was like, this sucks, they ruined it they won. It's like, Kevin's like, what do you mean? It doesn't matter, who cares? I don't give a shit. He's like, yeah, I guess so. Like, he wanted Kevin to be with him a bunch of times, and he was very disappointed because Kevin was like, I don't give a shit. This is less stuff that I have to worry about.
Brian Landon, why is Dick Masterson back at Hackamania after snubbing Tukey last year? Carl's Piazza Pony, perhaps?
Snub me.
What happened?
I just said I didn't really talk to them.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't. Well, I think I said I said good show to Vito or whatever, and he was like, all right, yeah, hey, cool, thanks. And I never talked to Dick. That was it. Kim
Nicholson says your skin looks great, Patrick. Are you wearing makeup? And why is Tukey in your back? It's the lighting of my studio. There's red lights and stuff. Make any little thing. I'm telling you, like, there's no makeup.
Flawless.
Is there makeup? Like, I don't.
You're beautiful, flawless. The hater's gonna hate.
This is natural light, and it's totally different. And if I get any little anything on my face, it looks like a fucking AIDS blister, and you guys all lose your mind. I let you do it because I have fun with the insult chats.
Aaron Imholt arrangements.
Makeup. The coach chef of the Ghost of Mr. P and Ohio Bear Crow. I don't know what's going on. Be there at 11. Wait till you see what I got. Oh, hold on. Be there at 11 a.m. Wait till you see what I got. Italian flag.
Wonderful.
Mr. P is saying he's bringing
pizza.
First of all, he's bringing like explosive ordnance and shit. He's bringing drones and
We don't need-
bombs.
the
It's
show's
like,
canceled.
you can leave pyrotechnics and fireworks at home.
Right.
He's gonna bring pizzas and
Subs or something,
prosciutto. He's gonna bring a fucking carvery board. I don't.
Charcuterie.
Yeah. We'll see you tomorrow, Mr. P. Looking forward to it.
Yes.
I'll be sleeping under the boardwalk this weekend, dreaming of Kevin's wrinkled up chocolate star hovering over my face. Why do I look like Kevin Bacon?
Dula the Butcher says, you two are so gay for each other. I love it. Hashtag OJ fucked a tranny. Okay. No, we have fun, man. I don't. I see Rocco once or twice a year. It's a good time, man.
We haven't seen each other in a year.
We laugh like silly kids about this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not ashamed to admit it. Like, it's so fun. It's so fun.
That's why all these people are watching this.
You know, for people who don't have a life like us, who never get out of the house or leave the basement, it's just so fun.
Patrick, how long do I microwave the kibbles and bits, and where did you leave the dog food?
Well, how are you microwaving kibbles and bits if you don't know where the dog food is? I don't think this is really my way. This is unwatchable, literally. Video feed is absolutely fucked. Oh no, is it true? Am I the only one? The rest of the internet works perfect for me. Fuck. Something's going on.
Wouldn't more people have said something about?
Maybe they are. I'm just not paying attention. Maybe that's it. I don't know. If there's a problem, there's a problem. Sorry about that. I mean, how many people are watching? 730. So, I mean,
whoa.
I'm sure it's not great. And, but that's hotel Wi-Fi for you. This is why, like, you know, one of the things Blade keeps going on and on about is the Wi-Fi. I wouldn't trust an event streaming to Wi-Fi. Like, I tell the venues that I contract with, like, I need a hard line. We need Ethernet, internet. I actually bring my own router to have my own mini Wi-Fi network for any other devices that I want to put on, but I want a hard line to my router and into the streaming computer. I mean, it's just not
you need it.
reliable to do anything over Wi-Fi when it comes to, like, low latency stuff. Chris Bueller, he said they called and they said it was Melton country, and he couldn't even say it without a straight face. Unoriginal loser had to recycle the Kumia country joke. Tennessee Beer Hall is Melton country. I really think, like, Ken Mosca and Blade and, like, all the people with, like, actual functioning brain cells. Like, and again, we tease Blade and stuff, but, like, you hear the guy talk and you go, like, okay, he is, like,
he gets it.
Not fully retarded.
Yeah.
Like, you can go, like, okay, he's wet and his background sucks. Like, yes. My background sucks and yes. But, like, you can actually tell that you could, like, have a conversation and, like, do something with that guy. Like, Chad, we've said it from the beginning. Chad and KB are, like, paranoid nuts. Like, they're not reliable. Anything you ever book them on, you cannot count on it. You just can't. Ariana Grande but naked. Chad, make Brent Hatley stop. Ariana Grande but naked. Brent Hatley is stalking me. Good to know.
The fun never stops. Come and get it. It's thrilling. It's chillin'. Come and get it. Down at Kima Boardwalk.
It's an old show reference. Thank you very much.
Don't cry out loud, Chad. Just keep it inside. Remember to hide your feelings. Fly high and proud. If you should fall, remember you almost had it all.
Another thing yesterday was, I guess everything's going wrong for Chad. His Roadcaster broke.
Roadcaster shit.
I heard that, and this is apparently a big deal to Chad, but this made me laugh out loud. He goes, my fucking Wikipedia got erased.
Oh, he blamed us for his Roadcaster originally. Yeah, he said they canceled my show. They took my Roadcaster down. And Kevin even said,
we took your Roadcaster down.
Yeah. But and Kevin said, he's like, what? They took your con? Yeah, what? And he goes, well, they didn't take my Roadcaster down, but I'm just having a really shitty day. Like,
my Wikipedia page is gone. People are saying they think he threw his Roadcaster or slammed it, like, getting angry.
Maybe.
I don't know. It seems like a pretty tough piece of equipment.
In all honesty, I used to keep mine on all the time, and I noticed it's been shutting off by itself. So I don't know. Mine might be crapping out quite.
I keep mine
too.
on all the time, and I did have
Wake
a
up,
problem
mud
with it.
dick. Watch sunrise over the prairie dogs. Smell nearby lions. Lips smack, nostrils dilate. Stretch, see monkeys in the trees. Say what up, Knuckus. Get call from Chad on my cell bone. Ooga, booga. Pick nose, scratch hole. Sniff, sniff. Need to go to water hole. Watch for crocodile. Make chimp sounds to alert my bros. Scrub mud dick till nice and purple.
Fuck. Okay.
You guys don't understand who you're fucking with.
Like, dude, Godfrey's like a big deal.
Wasn't he like 7-Up or something?
Joseph, make 7-Up yours. Joseph Moss, I couldn't stop laughing when Chad held up his broken Roadcaster and said he wouldn't have bells and whistles for 2 weeks. He sounded heartbroken, but then he just like see stuff he had loaded in Streamer and go, I still have this, and just play stuff. Like,
well, that's the thing. His show is like 70% dropped, so I assume most of his drops are on the Roadcaster.
He emailed Carl. Did he email you?
No.
Yesterday?
No.
He emailed Carl and blamed.
He only emailed Carl.
Why?
To congratulate him, I guess, on
you and Melton.
Yeah. You
Congrats.
guys did it. You guys took us down. I didn't think you could do it.
And then I guess Carl wrote him back, which Carl wrote him back and said, I have family and friends coming to the event.
Yeah,
and of course, he's speaking about his brother and his brother's wife are coming, who Chad got caught lying and saying last year that Iran from them, and so we shared the text and had Christina Marie call in and say, that's not true. Chad ran from Patrick. And, of course, again, Flimsy Greenberg was there. More people, everyone witnessed it. And now Chad, again, is acting like he's friends with her and being like, yeah, one of those people coming down, like, I feel bad, man. It's like, Chad, everyone knows you're a fucking liar. And howdy to the almost 1,000 people watching. Oh, we talk housekeeping. We'll let him in later. No, he just lies about everything. So now to pretend like he is friends with these people still when everyone has caught him in a lie, and now he's just lashing out. Like, who's left who thinks Chad doesn't lie? Who's left about everything? Like, what has this event proven? The best thing to do right now is just to go, I fucked up. I should have planned this better. That's it.
Or why doesn't he just stick to...
Or still have it.
I don't plan shows. Like, I don't do this. I don't book shows. Then stop trying to do it.
You can't act out of one side of your mouth constantly. And this is what Chad and Aaron and everybody does. I'm not even trying. Who cares? And then you get really bent out of shape when it gets canceled. Well, which is it? Did you not care? And it doesn't matter. Or are you really upset that this thing we worked so hard? Well, which is it? You don't care and you're not an event planner and you did the bare minimum and it's just a live podcast and we don't have to do that much, or we worked so hard on this behind the scenes, email chains.
I did a text thread. I don't know what else you want from me.
You're just a bitch.
Will this happen again next year?
Mr. Panhandler, I'm 30 miles away. This is my last $5. You're going to need it for the tolls. I'm just going to walk into the Atlantic. Godspeed, boys. I don't know if this is a bit that you really gave me $1,000 but you're pretending to be poor. Okay. That I love it. Yes. But if anyone ever makes a mistake to me, I'm happy to give your money back. It's no problem.
So the thing I learned about an arc is that it has a low point, a high point, and then goes back to the low point. Why didn't anyone tell me about that last part?
But that's what I'm saying,
I said that from the beginning, like, guys, remember what an arc is.
Right.
Like, there is a zenith, and then you start coming down again.
Listen, I don't know if we're going to do this again next year, but do you think there is a possibility that this all happens? And, like, will they try to do a third
I called it. This will happen. The same thing will happen next year. And he said we'll never work with them again. Don't worry about it. It's over. We'll see.
Yeah, I kind of have a feeling it will.
Don't forget, they went out shopping for venues again this year. And then where did they land?
The free one.
Right. What if I had to bet money, this exact same thing will happen again next year? Because it's what they do.
But you know what is also weird that I didn't think about until like just now? Why was it a problem that people were going to get in for free when originally they didn't even care about charging people? You know what I mean? Like, they originally were going to be like, oh, let's just do like a free show. Let's just do this.
And then it was going to be 10. And then Kevin said, let's make it 20. And then Chad keeps doing this, trying to gaslight everybody. Like, Kevin wanted it free. No, Kevin raised the price to 20. I remember him doing it.
But originally they did say, like, let's do it for free. Didn't they? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know.
And then
so much shit.
And then, Kevin's even confused because Kevin was like, no, you were coming up for Jim's party anyway. No. No, that's not what happened. And I don't know if there's a record of before.
He was invited.
I don't know if there's a record before last year of Chad traveling to go to Jim Florentine's party.
Oh, before? I don't know.
This is 100% a conduit for Chad to, like, use listeners to pay for this trip. The thing about him, I was only going to make $600. Or I was only going to make $300. Like, after flight and hotel, right, Chad?
Yeah, what was that?
Like, it'll be at least $1,000 for a flight and hotel. So, like...
Well, where was that $300 coming from after paying Blade and the winner of the contest?
Blade was going to get $500.
All right.
Chad said he was going to make $300. That's $8. Chad's hotel was $6. Chad's flight, let's say $3. So now we're at right, and then they were going to pay Bichetti and get Bichetti a room.
But that's why.
And then Kevin was going to get a room.
Yeah, where is all this money coming from?
And then Ray was going to get paid at one point. It's like Chad kept saying, like, we're going to get tons of super chats. So we're going to get tons of super chats. So they're counting money they don't even have. The coach chef of Ghost of Mr. P. Last time Chad was this mad, the car went into N. Neutral? Talking about his brother?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Stop it. It's the Chad classic pile-on bit. Yeah, we're all just piling on to Chad. Sorry, everybody. Anonymous, Chad's prosthetics guy is going to make him up as a construction worker, not because of the Borgata construction. He got a gig in the Village People cover band. Just do it. Just do it. Chad yesterday had a super chat where somebody asked him what his brother's name was to contact him in a seance, and Chad bailed out of the super chat when he saw the word seance. He had no clue how to say it. He just goes, Chad, what is your brother's name? I need him to use it in the... All right, okay. Like, what a... Okay. He couldn't... You know he didn't know the word seance. He looked at it and went, I'm out. I'm out, bro. I love it. He's 50. The chef goes to Mr. P. Reels/Tukey. Che carne violette voip. I'm not reading this. Somebody... Look, I don't know Latin. Wait, is this Italian or Latin?
Probably Latin.
I think it's Latalian. We're almost through them. Chad Boozmock. Chad, did KB not know you weren't a party planner? Chad, did KB not know you weren't a party planner? Bo Beats, sheep of ill repute. That chick in pen pals with a family murderer? That chick is pen pals with a family murderer?
Who, Kate Meany?
No clue.
Kate Meany's supposed to be pen pals with Scott Peterson.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she said that on the...
Allegedly. Shit show. Please read this later and totally out of context. Yeah, I think that came in a while ago. All right, that's the super tips finally caught up. Jesus Christ. I don't know how to do all this. Rat Star, Tukey, Bedabbler, or Rocco, doesn't matter. You're all retarded and I love you.
Thank you. I love you more than...
Miss New York member for 11 months. I'm on my way, Melton. Don't talk my ear off like you did at Hackamania. Yeah, I'm sorry, Miss New York. Nobody got any of my time or attention at Hackamania except the broken systems. Talmudic Ray DeVito, member for 3 months. Get your protractor out and measure the hunch if anyone comes near the hunch. Look, it's sore now. It's sore from the plane.
It's in my room, the tape measure, or I would measure it.
Smiths, member for 12 months. Why is Rocco dressed like someone who thinks being a fan of Orange County Choppers is a personality?
On Chad, yeah.
And why doesn't his forehead have a soul patch? All right, we're all caught up. Final thoughts before we're going to be taking a break, and then we're going to come back with, Carl and do this little piggy.
Just that this is not what we wanted. When we did not tell anyone to do anything, I'm sorry that we didn't think to tell anyone not
I'm never
going to
do that. That's so insane. I'm going to have a cigarette for final thoughts, everybody. Just like Jerry Springer.
Yes. Let's all have
a cigarette, guys, huh? Let's all chain smoke victory, you know? Right? Like just like a soldier who's about to be shot. Like let's enjoy one last one.
Smooth.
Everybody at home, light up. If you're not allowed to
light up.
Everybody at home, smoke them if you got them, huh?
Let's all have a smoke. But yeah, like this is not.
Wait, was that like a Kramer thing? Like,
yeah.
Yes, let's all have a.
Let's all have a chew. But yeah, no. It's very disappointing that they're not going to do a show. I mean, I guess they're going to do a show probably in Kevin's room or something. We're not going to try and go to that or anything like that.
Right.
We were never going to the live event. Like, I know we had tickets and stuff. I gave my ticket
We were
away.
never going to the live event. That was one thing he said, like, yeah, I guess, like, Rocco said he was going to do a naked thing, so that, like, ruined it. The owners got really mad about it.
A puppet said he was going to show his penis. But yeah, none of that, I mean...
You're dumb to throw an event in this world if you think people are going to... I assume everyone's going to fuck with Hackamania. Mm-hmm. I assume it. Again, call a casino and tell them you're bringing a gun and see how it goes for me. See how that affects me. Like, I don't...
Yeah, it's all so stupid. But yeah, I am very disappointed. Not only with the Borgata, but with the fact that this event was canceled.
Flatcat Jessica says we're nerd smoking. We're nerd. You
it's
nerd.
Cool. You're just jealous because you don't look as cool as us.
We do hate it. We both talk about it because neither one of us smokes at home, but we get here, we just immediately turn into Fucking degenerates.
I wanted to throw up last night.
Now I can't stop.
Yeah.
Now they're delicious.
It's got me. I'm hooked.
Now they're delicious. The tobacco flavor. Once it hits your lips, it's so good. Yeah, so I look forward to hearing more from Blade if he uncovers any truths about that.
Oh, and I invite Chad to do my show with me tomorrow, whenever I do it. I'm going to do a Saturday show tomorrow, and
he does your show.
Chad is welcome to come and hang out and do my show. I have no ill feelings towards any of these people, and
Chad was really upset at me last night. He's like, Melton's one of the worst people. Like, I didn't have anything to do with this. And he's so mad. Like, Melton is one of the worst people on the planet. He's actually a bad guy.
And the only reason I said that I was going to streak or show my dick or whatever was because the idea that they thought we were going to porn bomb their life. They don't understand how technology works. It's ridiculous. So I just went along with that. I'm like, there's no way anyone believed it.
Chad said, we were bringing monitors and TVs and projectors. It's like, well, you don't need all those things. Like, Chad didn't even know what Blade was bringing. Chad's like, we were bringing computers and monitors and projectors. We had it all. We had the super chats. We had a whole bin full of super chats he was bringing to put up.
And like I said, I don't know about you, but I would, well, I guess we're going to do the show with Blade next week on Soft Show, but I would love to talk to Blade as well.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know how he got fucked. We don't,
he got
look,
totally
we don't
fucked.
have to be friends, but we can both agree that Chad's an idiot.
Yeah. No, again, like, I feel bad for that kid because he really did want to do that. Like,
that kid? How old is he?
I think he's like 20-something, isn't he?
Really?
30-something,
Oh, okay.
maybe? I don't know. But
we're getting to the age now where we start calling those kids. Get out of
here,
kid.
But no, like, he is the one guy out of all this who took it seriously. Like, I personally don't think he was ever going to fuck with the stream. I know there were rumors.
I don't think so either. I know that was the rumor. I think he really thought this was an opportunity to
prove, like, he can do this shit.
Yeah, because maybe he could be the guy who, like,
And I think
dude,
he
maybe
can.
if we ever, like, ran a Hackamania East or whatever and he had run that well, I'd maybe get in touch with him, like, hey, well, you want to come out? We can use your
I think he
stuff and be a part of it.
could have
Like,
done it. I think if there were going to be issues, it was going to be kind of more of like that internet.
100% Blade was the most capable, brain firing on cylinders guy involved in this thing. Everyone else seems like a fucking idiot.
And I am ball washing.
But yeah, of course we lied and made up rumors that we're going to fuck with the stream. Like, of course. Again, when Chad did this to John a month ago, it was all fine, right? That wasn't off limits. And again, when Chad calls, give me all Melton's wife's information, I'm going to ruin her life. Ruin it! Ruin it! She's microwaving dog food. It's ruined.
She doesn't even know where it is.
You can't decide what you want to take seriously in the world, in this universe. Like, it just, sometimes you're the fucking, sometimes you're getting it and sometimes you're giving it. That's just what it is here.
If this whole gig, I don't want to say event, if this whole gig didn't fall apart literally on Chad's show 3 days ago,
yes,
he could have possibly gotten away with these lies.
we would know the truth.
We would, yeah.
We knew from the beginning this would be a shit show. But I never for once thought it wouldn't happen. That's true. I never for once thought this wouldn't occur.
The only reason I thought it wouldn't occur was because of like a technical issue where they just couldn't get it. But again, I think that would have been like a Wi-Fi internet issue with the club. I don't think
like the stream didn't happen, but the show would happen.
Yeah, something like that.
And at the very least, you could do a local recording and put it up later.
Right. But no, I'm bummed. I'm disappointed, and I wasn't even going. So I can only imagine how the people who were going feel.
Even Aaron Emholt was making fun of Chad fucking up this event.
That is amazing. He's talking about, you gotta secure the bar. But I mean, we used to do this all the time. Was it his last event? Like
a complete shit show?
Shit show and like...
Yes.
You're gonna tell me Stoney's kicks out the regulars and says, oh, did you buy a ticket to the Steel Toe show?
The coach, Mr. P. Last time Chad was this mad. Oh, yeah, we already did that one. Stevie Lou, I don't know if this is the real one. Brunch Monday again. I haven't heard anything about Stevie Lou coming.
I did, because Kevin said he was his security.
I don't know if that's real. FKA, the Ghetto Basement. Good to see Dial Up is alive and well in AC.
Uh-oh.
Stevie, I can't even believe you're going to talk to me after everything I did to your wife. After everything I did to your wife? Dude, that's my wife. For a little bit more. Until the paperwork goes through. That's still my wife. No one cares about your wife. All right. I think look, that's the status. That's where we're at. Any other questions? Any other concerns? Again, all the Aaron M. Holt stuff we'll be doing on this little piggy. I'm sure Aaron or Carl will be able to play clips and stuff. I don't have it set up to do that. So, but lots going on in the Aaron M. Holt world. You know, he's fighting steel-toe derangement syndrome, which is a real thing he made up.
Which turns into AIDS, Aaron Imholt derangement syndrome.
Very clever.
I think that one's clever.
It's actually clever.
It is. Both of them, STDs and AIDS.
This could be the best bit Aaron M. Holt's ever done. Hold on. Somebody's saying, does Tukey have a comment on this? But you're not saying what. So you have to, I don't know.
No comment.
No comments. All right, guys. Maybe we'll do a really late night one tonight after poker, if we're all wound up. And then, of course, this little piggy starts in an hour. So I'm sure that'll go for a couple hours. But then we're going to enjoy the night. We should have some people here by then this evening. And we're going to go enjoy the casino. We're really having fun playing poker and stuff. So that's what we came to do. So if anybody wants to play, that's where we'll be. And we plan to bring you updates. People say we won't do a show late tonight. Well, we might, Pig Newton. We might. I was sitting here thinking, like, I'm not tired. I want to do a show last night. And Rocco was in his room doing the same thing, but we didn't text each other and go, like, you want to?
It was hard to sleep because, but then.
Oh, dude, I'm so fat. I got stuck in an elevator last night.
Oh, yeah.
This was wild. Rocco and I said goodnight last night. I got on my elevator.
Kiss me.
And I'm like on one of the top floors. And so, like, they have different banks of elevators. Like, I think this bank of elevators goes from like 31 to 45 floor, 31st floor to the 45th floor. So I get in it, and then it does like the express up to the 31st floor. But somewhere, like, after it started going up, it started like bouncing the elevator. And I'm not jumping or anything. I was like, what? Like, I felt it yo-yo and then stop. And sometimes you're on a really smooth elevator where you're like, maybe it's just flying right now, and I don't even know it. Because usually you'll feel like your ears pop or something. But then it was stopped, and then the elevator voice came on, and it said, we are experiencing technical difficulties. And I wish I could get a hold of the security camera footage, because I literally looked up at it and went, we are? And then it told me to hit the alarm, or to hit the call button to call. So I did. And then the alarm started going off. And then I felt it like, started herky-jerky crawling up. And then the doors open on the 31st floor, or 32nd floor or something. And the elevator wasn't lined up with the opening to the floor. This is like every nightmare movie scenario you ever hear, like people getting cut in half. It was about that far of a step to get up onto the floor out of the elevator. And I'm just like...
What do I do?
So I just did it. I just real fast. I just stepped up and did it. It seemed like the elevator was secure. And as soon as I did it, the doors closed. And then I just waited a second and I thought it was moving. So I hit the button again. And then that same elevator, the doors opened. And finally another guy came up to that floor because there's 6 elevators. Another guy gets off another elevator. So I just got on that one and went up. But like this morning I got on the same elevator that was having a problem and went down and it was fine. But I have no fucking clue. I just assumed I was over the weight limit. Or something. Like, I really did. I was like, I think I've been slimming down, but maybe.
You should have went out back first and it would have lanced that thing.
Oh, we can go to Outback?
Yes, Outback.
It's Chad's favorite.
Bloomin' onion.
Dude, we got reservations on Outback and
Bring
stuff.
Bring back the Sydney Sinful Sunday. I don't understand why they took that away. It was great.
Dude, I like kookaburra wings and then a sinful Sydney Sunday.
It was the best dessert.
All right, everybody, we're going to get out of here. Thank you very much. Panhandler, I'll either buy you drinks or refund you. You let me know.
I'm not.
It really, like... Oh, hold on. These are...
It has to be a mistake.
Why
would he all of a sudden now?
FKA Ghetto Basement says, good to see Dial-Up is alive and well in AC. LOL. Sorry, but again, I can't control the speed of the internet. Keel says, did you see Aaron's boxing coach video with Doom? Yes, of course. Moody's the one who told Doom put that up ASAP. James Baumer says, the seance chat was me. How about a little love? I didn't know, Baumer, and I was watching late at night in my bed, so I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. Yeah, but 100%, that's what you thought, right, Baumer? You were like, oh, he doesn't know how to say seance. He 100% doesn't. You could probably type Ouija board to him, and he'd be like,
Quan
John.
John. Thank you, Quan John. Oh, Quan.
Thank you, Juan John, for the $2. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your contributions. We're going to be on this little piggy. We got to take a break though. We need a little break. So I'm going to go. And again, we'll try to do a show late tonight, and we'll definitely be doing a show tomorrow. Maybe, possibly, from the Tennessee Beer Hall. I doubt it, because who wants to leave? Yeah. But it's a good idea. It's a funny idea. It's a thought we've definitely had and thought about. I just think the bar will be full. I think the bar will be. It's its grand opening weekend.
Yeah. I mean,
the winter is when these bars are usually busy, because like there's people want to be inside. Super Bowl weekend. Reopening, I'd imagine. I don't know why they would let somebody sell
why would they
tickets to an event
agreed
anyway.
to
Like
this? Yeah.
Maybe they didn't. Somebody said that Chad was literally selling tickets and then booking reservations like online for people at those tables. Was that Cardiff who said that?
Yeah. Cardiff was saying like
I believe anything. I 100% do believe that Chad canceled the event. I don't think the venue canceled the event.
I think Chad panicked.
Panicked and canceled this event.
Because he saw the way KB reacted and he was like, well, I'm not going to deal with this if he's not going to do it. But KB never actually officially pulled out.
Right. But if I had to bet money on it, I'd bet.
Agreed.
Chad panicked. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry for the poor quality. I'll try to work on that for the next time. I don't know nothing on my computer's eating up the bandwidth, but
you stink. You've been doing this forever, Melton.
Wow,
stink.
20 years, and he still can't get too much bacon on his sandwich. Bye, everybody. We'll see you soon. Thank you.
Bye.